next guest wowed the Tam fam when she joined us back when I was doing the show at our house. She taught me how to make crabless crab cakes season 1. Now, 4 years later, Tabitha Brown is one of the most beloved modern health and wellness moguls in the world. From food to faith, aging, and even menopause, Tabitha knows how to have a real conversation. And now she's partnered with Always Discreet to help empower women who experience bladder leaks to not be held back. Tam fam, please welcome to the show Emmy Award-winning host, 3-time New York Times bestseller, Tabitha Brown!
Girl, I'm all right.
Listen, it's been a long time since I was making crabless crab cakes on Zoom.
Right.
I love this because this conversation is so important. It's perfect for this hour. A study by Always Discreet found that 88% of women who experience bladder leaks feel like they are held back from enjoying life's moments. You're on a mission, as you always are,
yes,
to empower women because you are one of them.
Absolutely.
I think that's you always say powerful things and meaningful things, but this is a big one.
It's a very big one. And I mean, when you say that out loud, 88% of women who experience it, that's almost all of them,
yes,
right? And we should be living life fully. We shouldn't be afraid of something that is actually normal. Yeah. We shouldn't be afraid to talk about it. We shouldn't be embarrassed about it. Honey, we women, we be going through a whole lot.
Right.
And so I said, why not me?
Why
to
not
help
you?
Start the conversation.
I love it because you ask your followers, what would you do if bladder leaks weren't holding you back?
Yes.
And they did not hold back on their responses. The responses were overwhelming. 160,000 views and comments. Some of them, I'd laugh harder. Laughing after 45 is like playing roulette.
Yes.
OMG, I would love to go to a spin class with my girls instead of having to do it at home. I would take a Latin dance class.
Yes.
You sent DMs to many of them saying you are not alone.
Yeah.
Because it really, it made you feel a way, as we say,
Absolutely.
when you read those comments.
It was heartbreaking, first of all, because, like, let's think about it. Laughing.
Yeah.
Right.
You scared to laugh? That's part of living life joyfully, right? Dancing. These are the things that make you feel well. We should be able to live a full life. And something like bladder leaks should not hold us back from doing that. And so I was like, you're not alone. Yeah.
So now you say that they're able to present and live a full life. What has this journey taught you? Because I know you take away wisdom and life lessons from everything. What has this journey taught you?
You know that there's always help. There's always something that can help you on your journey, and nothing should hold you back, right? That's really what it's taught me. And it started for me early in my 30s. After I had my son, honey, I sneezed and peed. I said, wait a minute. I said, what is going on here? Okay, you couldn't even get a little coffee. And I was like, wait a minute. And so that's in my 30s, you know. So now in my mid 40s, I'm like going through perimenopause, as we've been talking about. I thought it had got better, and then it came on back. I said, well, here we go. So sometimes things will continue to happen, but I'm prepared now.
You're prepared now.
Yeah.
Guess what? Tabitha's not going anywhere. Tam fam in the studio audience, by the way, our sponsor, Always Discreet, does not want you to hold back on enjoying any of life's moments. So you are all going home with a $100 gift card for your next adventure and a voucher to shop their products. Tam fam at home, show us how you're not being held back with Always Discreet using the hashtag #DiscreetDryRun on Instagram. Coming up, how Tabitha found confidence to talk about perimenopause. After the break, don't go away. Tab in the house.
Good life.
Women of a certain age going through the menopausal, situations. They call the early stages perimenopause. However, peri, she didn't call before she came. She didn't write, not an email, nothing. She didn't follow me on Facebook, send me a request. She just showed up, okay? If I can describe, for us women, for me, how this stage of life is beginning to feel, it feels like hot.
Welcome back. That was a video from Instagram. Tabitha Brown posted earlier this year about her roller coaster of experience with perimenopause. Tabitha is back. I saw that pop up on social media, and I said, only she could present it in a way where we all just laugh out loud. What made you decide to just take it to the social media streets?
You know what? I was like, I can't be the only one, Jesus. Right? And so I was like, I need to talk about it.
Yeah.
And also, I know that things that can be difficult to talk about are easier to digest with humor.
Yeah.
And so I'm a storyteller by nature. And so I said, well, honey, let me just bring the people in this way. And that post had the highest engagement of the year. So many women were like, girl, you
That's
too?
me, right? That
So,
I
yeah,
identify.
absolutely.
I love it
Yeah.
because you said on one of the social media, because so many people, again, think of just hot flashes. As Dr. Sharon said, there's like 34 different symptoms, but you said of hot flash, you said one thing about Perry, baby, she just gonna be waking you up for absolutely no reason.
For nothing.
For nothing.
She don't want nothing.
Yeah.
She just wants you not to be asleep. You have insomnia.
Yeah.
You know, you wake up and you just up.
Yeah.
And you like, why am I awake?
And you go through this journey.
Yeah.
I love that also on your show with your husband, Chance, you talk about it from a couple's perspective as well, because we're
Yeah.
not in this alone. Your
Right.
significant other is likely there too.
Yes, bless his
saying,
heart.
turn the hair up, turn the hair down.
Yeah.
Let's play Fridays with Tab and Chance. Take a look.
We go through what is called menopause. Okay? And I think that term, and I've said this before, means men. Oh, pause. Okay? Y'all better pause on this little conversation. that
We
you
are
have.
pausing. The thing is this.
Let me get into it.
We have to
So-
pause at night when it's 68 degrees and we got to go to the bathroom.
I be freezing them out.
Right.
Yeah,
You
I do.
But you approach it as a couple with humor, but heart, but it's also
Yeah.
relatable. You see all the people in here nodding to this
Yeah.
because we know what that feels like.
Absolutely. But you know what? I thought it was important for us to talk about it together because a lot of times couples don't talk about it.
Right.
And so they wonder, like, what's wrong with you? Right. Like, why you moody? Why you changing? Why you don't want to give me none?
I love it too, because even when you're talking about
Yeah.
it, you have a name for down there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
you have a
yeah.
name for everything.
I do, that's Catherine.
Catherine.
Yeah. Because, you know, she's a cat. Yeah, that's why I call her that.
Thank God this is a grown folk show today. Dr. Sharon Book is grown woman. But you have these adult necessary conversations that we didn't get in our 20s necessarily.
Right.
And so now in this modern world, you can have these conversations.
Yeah, as we should.
Yeah.
But, you know, when I was growing up, all I would hear my, aunts or grandparents saying is, we're going through the change.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody I thought they was talking about Sam Cooke. I ain't know what changes you talking about.
Right.
And of course, my mom, she passed away at 51. So she had a hysterectomy in her 20s. So she never even had to have a conversation with me about menopause. She didn't even get to. So now it's like everything I'm going through, I got to tell my daughters. I talk about it with them now in their 20s. So I'm like, you know what, girl, this is what be happening, you know? So, yeah.
Well, I love it. And the audience loves how you have opened up this conversation. It is just a pleasure from Zoom to finally in the room. Tabitha Brown.